Our Lady Queen of Peace this time.
Hi, this is Marilyn Webb, and I'm interviewing Jay and Joe from Our Lady Queen of Peace in Bethalto, Illinois, and they are here at the Pallottine Renewal Center on retreat. What has helped you make a retreat during this pandemic time?
You know, Marilyn, nothing's really changed. There is a pandemic, but our needs are still the same. We've got a need probably now more than ever. We have a need to be in community with one another. We still have a need for renewal. Nothing's changed. We still need to be in a state of grace. This is a perfect opportunity. This is a perfect setting to come in for renewal. That's what brings us here for this Acts retreat.
At a time when we really need this togetherness, we came to Pallottine to have our retreat here because we knew that the staff could handle our needs, and keep us socially distanced enough that there would be no problems whatsoever. It has been a great experience as one of the first retreats in the facility since the pandemic hit. It's been a great experience. I'd recommend it to anybody to come here because this staff can definitely take care of you.
What did Pallottine do differently to make things work during this time?
They had a plan. It was fairly common knowledge that the traditional, or if you will, the usual suspect retreat centers were shut down for the pandemic and due to the pandemic. They had a plan though for hosting an event notwithstanding the pandemic. They employed practices, I'm not sure who they consulted with, but they had something in place where we could come and feel comfortable that this was going to be a safe, healthy environment for us to bring our church group out here. And that's exactly what we did, and that's what we found. It's been a delightful weekend. It's just as we've come to expect. We've had prior retreats here at Pallottine. We were not let down. But this has been it's been a blessing for us. It's been a great weekend.
The procedures that the staff put in place for us to be able to allow us to social distance and make sure that everything is clean. The food service staff did an excellent job keeping everyone distanced. We couldn't ask for anything any better.
What would be your suggestions to other retreat leaders considering having retreats during this time?
Well, just don't throw out everything that you look to normally do. It doesn't have to be that way. Try and connect or network with somebody that still can let you accomplish that necessary function. We all need to be in a state of grace, regardless of whether there's a pandemic, because the truth is we're all going to die, and we're all unless the second coming happens first, we're all going to die, and when we do, we want to be in a state of grace. So we've got to keep things happening in our faith life, notwithstanding the other things going on in the world that are outside our control. The things that are put in place here at Pallottine are reasonable. You can still perform an Acts weekend, and no one here is trying to dictate how we go about doing the Acts part. In other words, the ministry and service part of putting on an Acts retreat. Their needs are to make sure that it's safe while we're doing it, but they're not telling us how to do it. And that's what I enjoy the most about this weekend.
The theme of our retreat this weekend is Be Not Afraid. And I've got to tell you, that just that means so much here. So be not afraid and come here, because this team has put a plan in place, and I would recommend it to anybody to come here.
Thank you, gentlemen, very much for having the confidence in the Pallottine Renewal Center and for bringing your retreat here, and God bless you on your weekend.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Marilyn.
God bless.